Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4! We're playing as Italy, and we're pushing against the Soviet Union. We have some planes that are still kicking around in the Kuban region, which don't have to be there anymore. In fact, I'm wondering if we reinforce Ukraine at this point, because we are pushing in from two different angles in Ukraine. Eastern steppes would be, or western steppes rather, would be another option. But I think, yeah, we are going to move you to the Ukraine. So, you, and you go there. And then I'll probably have to tell you to rebase. And then over here. And I still have... Okay, I want... It's kind of awkward. I want these two selected. But then I want the Ukraine group. Okay, tell you what, we'll find an airport first. Crimea's got too many people. Let's get rid of the naval bombers completely. We'll redeploy them somewhere else. Istanbul. Excellent. So what we're going to do is, over here, you two are going to move to Istanbul. And you're going to cancel missions. That way when you get there, you will tell me that, hey, I don't have a mission. Oh, wait, no, I didn't have my distance sorted right. Oh, poop. Can I tell you guys to deploy somewhere else instead? To Georgia? Oh. Yes, you can. Alright, good. I guess because you hadn't actually started moving yet, because we're still paused. Meanwhile, over here, Big Bulge pushed out around Stalingrad, which is great. It's still winter, which isn't great. And we still have our elite task group of tanks over here, which looks like we are going to be able to grab a city over here, which will give us some extra supplies, which is really wonderful. And looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. A bit of a counterattack there, but it's fine. And you guys are all engaged in combat. No! You guys are dug in. So there's you. I mean, you're all involved in combat. Which one are you? Oh, over here. But you are in combat, so... Are you in combat, though? I guess it is, but without an order. I don't know, kind of odd. I don't think you are, though. So you probably can't do that. So cancel. Let's see if you can push in over here. We may or may not have the combat with dad reinforcements, and I could have checked that first. Air Wings, no emissions. Excellent. I must have had the wrong thing selected before, because there's no way in hell you reach. Close air support. Get to Rostov. Oh, which apparently we've retaken. Excellent. But can we hold it? You. You're saying you probably would overrun the supply. No, get to Rostov regardless. Let's make sure it doesn't get retaken. Oh, we've taken another city here, so again, that's more supply. Every time you take a city, you get supply. You are going to be fighting in the Ukraine region, please and thank you. You've got orders. Alright, try to get into Crimea. I think we're going to be okay. What I can do is... No, these wing sizes are okay. We don't have any extra aces kicking around, do we? Yeah, we do. Oh, no, you guys are dead. Why are you showing me dead people? What? I see dead people. That seems like a weird thing. Why do we care about... I guess maybe we still want to see their stats or something? We are being pushed back here. But we are winning here, which is good. Okay, yeah, that's going to be fine. Still haven't taken this city. Wait, squad 1 is not in combat. Well, we don't want to attack across the river, so come here and then go there. Actually, come here and then go into the plains. And then we might look into doing a surround or something. Okay, holding that, which is good. Everything here is fine. How are we looking over here where we didn't have our border completely surrounded here? Might get pushed back a bit there. German paratroopers failing to hold that. Okay. Fine. Whatever. And how we look in here? Medium tanks. Definitely have enough to deploy a division, but, you know, not with this, you know, the sort of support environment that I want for them. I'd like some mechanized, and I would like some self-propelled artillery, which at least is starting to get built. I wonder if I should prioritize the mechanized. Just like everything for our new tank divisions, just get them up there. Maybe I'll do that once we get the next level of mechanized, although... Alright, we're going to be able to start researching it soon. You know what? I think it's worth getting it started. Let's see here. Production here. Get the mechanized up there. Yeah, that's going to be okay. I think we'll be actually fine with just the 2. I don't know. Let's go for the full set for now. Alright. How is our manual tank squad? Lots of people not in combat. Oh, we've taken this. Good. And just keep holding it for now. Yeah, well, you're fighting, so I can't give you orders. Let me take, actually, 2 of you. Just bop out there. Just keep a presence here. Streamlined line! More production efficiency growth. So, we're going to be able to reach our 100% efficiency cap faster, which I like. Then, you're going to start working on your level 2 mechanized. Okay, they're moving around a lot. We might not actually be able to punch in there, but in the meantime, we are holding people pretty busy. Okay. Excellent stuff. No pushback in Saratov yet. These guys are not currently moving. Can you go to there? You can, actually. Stop. You join in there. Good pushes here. Still hoping to meet up with this front, because we have still not taken Odessa. Hopefully this holds. There's a lot of people fighting here. It's keeping them super busy, which is awesome. It's a fantastic defense. There you go. We're not attacking into the mountains there, but it'd be nice to get a little bit of pushback here. It would shrink the front considerably. There was a bit of pushback here at some point, but that's okay. The push would come so slowly compared to what gains we should be making elsewhere. How are we looking air-wise? Iran, northern France, yeah, that's okay. That's to be expected. I'd like to... It looks like we've got enough defenses here. I should be able to liberate these tanks for other duties. Oops! Halt. Halt, halt, halt. I think I grabbed some of the wrong things here. Yeah, I definitely did. Because I don't want to lose this front just because I accidentally grabbed all my garrison guys. And I may have still done that. I don't think we're going to overrun anyone here. I may not be making my encirclements deep enough, but then, of course, to do a deep encirclement, I have to put myself very vulnerable. Very vulnerable indeed. So all my tanks are going to be fighting this particular battle, which we will win. And I might be able to just tell these 5 tanks to make a run at Karakov. And I think that's what we're going to do as soon as we push this. Failed attack forward there, but that's fine. It's not the same as losing ground. No divisions of basic training. I am okay with that. I have a lot of infantry equipment, though. Now, I mean, infantry divisions do need other stuff. Infantry, motorized, which we have none, and support equipment, which we have none. And not all of it is the latest and greatest, right? If we look at level 3, we've got some stored, but not much. A lot of it is obsolete, but it's not that bad. I just don't know if I want to rush out a bunch of poorly trained and poorly equipped infantry divisions. We are, like, we've lost a fair amount of manpower in the last few months fighting this winter war here. So I think, you know, I really do want somewhat higher quality stuff if I can. See if I can get my tanks to push in here. I don't know, some of them... No, I think they've all got the move order correctly. Good. Obviously, the 5, because of their combat width, can't all be punching through here simultaneously, but the idea is to get them to keep moving in this direction, and then grab 1 or 2 from time to time to do some other action. Surround someone, you know, take advantage of vulnerabilities, that sort of thing. Wow, there's really no one fighting for me on this particular attack. My reinforcement percentage chance is not high enough. Now, I don't have any radio companies added to this group, and maybe that's something interesting to consider for, like, my specialized hit squads. I don't know. Okay, just in case, I'm going to tell you all to go that way, which is fine. And again, since they can't all push, I always got 1 free to do maybe a little bit of that. Maybe a little bit of this. We are expanding our lines, but we have a chance here. Oh, we're being attacked. So we have a chance here of doing a pretty wicked encirclement. And they're having to run back to their city. There's no one there right now. Oh, no, one of you go. The other one stay there, minimize the chance of getting cut off quite as badly. Take this city. Again, gets us supply, cuts off their supply. Everything's being held here very nicely. Good. You can assist there, but don't actually move. Excellent. You stay parked in that city. Ooh. Or do we go, like, crazy here? Where are you retreating to? Probably to here. I suppose with my tanks, I could say I don't care about holding the city. I just care about moving forward. We're defending across river. Okay, we do have people coming in here to garrison the city. You. Well, my tanks are... Well, they're not on combat. Yeah, you're just defending that way. I guess it's moving towards enemy territory is what it says. Okay, right, and you're helping. Yeah, it sucks over here that we can't really get a quick identifier of who's busy. Because that's what I want to know. I want to keep these guys really active. You're going to fail to push across river into that, so just chill out for a bit. That's okay. We are going to take that. And hopefully hold that position. And then here... Oh, this would be across river. Go through there, and then there. That's going to be okay. Don't think... Well, we might cut up some people over here. Hold that city. It's pretty vulnerable bulge here. It's very vulnerable. If this were against a player, I wouldn't try this, because they would punish me for it. Ew. A little more unpleasant than expected. Free military factories, really. I mean, it's not entirely accurate because the free ones are probably damaged ones, but it's still interesting to see. Yeah, it's filled, but that's not actually accurate. So I don't have to really worry about assigning because I don't actually have any more factories. And if anything, it's just like more fighters. Modify government. Excellent. So I want to grab bomber interception here. Probably. There's something to be said about more aces. And really, what I want is something that helps me win air battles, which that is not. Alright, we're going to just finish off some things over here. Maybe win that. I don't think I've got to keep these tanks over here anymore. I will keep one in the city, though, because it's very important to keep that. We haven't actually moved everyone in there yet, and we're still getting some low supply problems over here. The winter, the poor infrastructure, the distance from my homeland. There are a lot of things. We've got Rostov locked down properly now, which is great to see. Killed a whole bunch of submarines. We killed 11 subs there at the cost of a heavy carrier. Infantry anti-tank is a nice little extra bonus. I do want the extra mountain infantry at some point. But the night vision is also good. I mean, everything is good, right? Honestly, let's get the field hospitals. We've got them deployed everywhere, and I am concerned overall about our manpower totals. Okay, now that the weather's improved, looks like we're pushing well everywhere. Let's take a look at the Soviet front here, because we don't really have a plan anymore. Whereas what we kind of want to do... Attack across river sucks, but attacking from multiple angles is very good. So we want that. Try to remember to hit that button soon. I mean, I could hit play now, but it's better if I wait until they've actually arrived and organized and everything. But we'll finally take Odessa. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, this is not mostly my troops, actually, I realized as well. So we're throwing a lot of other people's lives at the problem, which I like. Why sacrifice Italian lives when I could be sacrificing Spanish? And is that... I don't know what that is. I'm gonna say it's not Finland. They don't exist anymore. Or maybe they still have troops somewhere. I don't know. Alright. So that's pretty good. I'm just gonna hit play now, just because otherwise I will forget. Your priority here, though, should be... There we go. Now everyone just right-click on Odessa. You guys go that way, though. That's going to be helping the supply here a lot. We got ports, we got another city. Got too many people cracking across the actual river, though. Especially, say, tanks and things. So why don't you go there and then move in. I mean, I'm not the only one attacking here. And we do have the surround bonuses. Yeah, we have way more troops than can attack. This 220 combat width, though, ain't bad. And infinite reinforcements, so as one division falls back, the next one will be to take over. They're also low on supplies. They get some from Odessa, but not as much as they would like. For some reason, Germany's decided to attack across here into like 1 billion people. If we can get these guys cut off, though, that would be the win. The win. I don't know if we can really push this front any harder than we have, though. It's mostly one division everywhere, which is crazy. I don't even know if all my guys are attacking here. I don't think they are. No. And you're holding that, which is good. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to go there. And over here, we're going to leave one of you behind. You're going to go here into there. Except for you is actually going here to here to here. And then, finally, this dude... Sure, it's attacking across river, but just throw some extra muscle in. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if we won that before the rest of them got in on that particular attack. But that's okay. And then the rest of my tanks, like, can I beeline a cutoff? Can I go to Kiev from behind? I don't think we can hold that front line. I think it's too much. I wonder if I just, like, lend-lease Germany. I can't. I can. Here, have all my old shitty equipment. One type. Can I type in? Oh, I can. There you go. I have a shit ton of shitty level 1 stuff. We're bordering each other, so presumably it should be really easy to do that. I don't want to use it, but maybe you've got comps that you can use it and get something done with it. I don't know. Alright, yeah, we have pushed in over here. So now... not a very well-organized attack, and over here we are attacking across the river. But, I don't know, it might end up. I can end up looking at, like, ways to restructure it after. But, actually, that's not terrible. And we still have really good air superiority over Ukraine. We don't have a lot of bombers going on. In here, like, I can't change... It's really annoying. There really should be a way to select the airbase from here, like, you know, as if I was doing this. Okay, so, I mean, the numbers could support more, so... more research finished. Lovely. So again, we're good there. We are good here. I don't need any more radar. I could get the other type of planes, but right now we're still focused on just building fighters. I still want the carriers. It's still an idea. That's all done. The real artillery here is done. Armor, we're not going to start on the 45 armor right now. I'm not going to start on the 44 tanks. Support battalions, yeah, so the signal company could be helpful, but I don't really have room in my comp for it. I'm not going to worry about the next level military police, so let's grab the night vision, which is always going to be handy. Oh, and I forgot that this group here now needs some commands. So is there a good way we can punch through? Why don't we get you to get a front line over here? And your offense is going to involve just pushing up to this river. And I tell you to go as well, so that I don't forget about you. But that's it. We might even be able to take Kiev. Which would be interesting. Oh, we lost some subs. Oh, that is quite the American fleet. I mean, I could abandon this front here and really just push everything about going west. But it's actually working so far. We're getting a good push. Our tanks are going to move in here and just try to cut off more and more of this stuff. Yeah, I like that. I like this a lot. Meanwhile, I haven't checked for a while if, like, have you gotten any naval invasions that I should know about? It looks like no, but I haven't actually been, like, watching. There are alarm sounds and various things. There's a big American fleet coming up on the border here, so they might start to want to do some things soon. How about our border guards? Should I just pump out some of these? We don't really need the MPs, honestly. The engineering company. So, I mean, need some support equipment, but not that much. It might be worth training a handful of these guys. Like 20 more just for Africa. So I'll deploy them here. You add them to a deployment order, which, yeah, I can't add them to a garrison group, but that's okay. It'll give me some options. There's quite a lot of people to deploy out. A little bit of sabotage going on there. Actually, some garrison over here might be good. Once we end the war against the Soviet Union, though, it'll be quite nice because at that point, I don't have to worry about their partisans anymore. Hard push here. It will be tough this river, not to mention Kharkov itself. But we might actually be able to beat them there. These units, while they are under strength and only light tanks and whatever, they do move very quickly. Looks like that's a no. Alright, so let's recalculate our plans. That was fine, so we bopped those guys. We can take an airfield here without a river crossing. And maybe just swing back around here. And get a bit of a pinch on. I don't think this tank's going to be able to push in here, though. Actually, but this tank, why don't you just go... Ooh, halt. Halt. Just you. Go here and then come down that way. It's a good place for us to put our planes. Make sure we've got it locked in here. Looks okay. Ukraine, are any of you out of range? This close air support lacks range. So, resort. You... Oh, you're in Crimea already, so... Never mind. This is not... And we may not have registered the Kharkov airfield yet. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to leave one of you behind. The other two are going to make that push there. And you're... Ooh. Kind of failing to hold that spot. And I don't want to lose this location. Let's make sure to reinforce a bit. Looks like it's actually going to be okay. But yeah, losing here... This is quite a narrow pinch we've got going on here. Kharkov, can I put some planes here? It looks like yes. And yet no. Oh! Wait. No, but that's my flag. I don't know. Listen, this close air support, I'm gonna put you there. That's probably a lot better. Well, Crimea still says 0 kilometers. But maybe this is still just better, more central for more stuff. Alright. You stop. One of you hold there because we're still going to need you for a little bit longer. But the other, continue with plan, attack from there. And we'll get these guys to throw in as well. Once the offensive attack there starts. Good, good, good. Oh, that's gone very well over here. So you're going to get a new offensive line. Actually, I'm just going to delete the old one. Because otherwise it'll still want to complete the first push. And if there's a bottleneck somewhere, it'll just sort of stall out. So the next push will be something like this. And go. Go, go, go. Good push now that the weather's improved. It's no longer winter. We got some people in critical supply over here, but not too bad. And you're helping out with that. Good. And you're just holding that spot, but you're actually okay. So I'm going to get you to move down here and be ready to start punching these guys once they have no more supply. Beautiful. There we go. Oh, they were trying to attack back over here, but now we're going to be fine. So just going to wait for these guys to start starving out. They've normally you get something like 48-hour grace period, but the Soviet Union actually has ideas and things from their doctrines that give them more than that. So I'll move one of these there. So I'm just going to wait for these guys to run out of supply. And the out of supply penalty does build up over time. So we'll just give a little bit of a break here, and then we'll go and bop these guys. It's not going to be that many kills, but it's not bad. I mean, I don't know. Maybe my tanks should keep mushing. Mushing? Yes, mushing forward. That's good, actually. The last thing we want to do is lose our opportunity to kill all these guys. We're going to do that. Okay, you're going around, you're going around. Okay, so we're going to just ignore these guys for a little while. It's not a very organized push again. I'm sort of hitting a few different areas, and we're crossing a river. I could avoid that, although it looks like we're going to go fine here. I'm going to change your plan. It looks like we're going to win here, which is going to be nice. So do something like that. say that's probably not going to work out. No, there we go. The rest of my dudes are jumping in, and that's going to be fine. And we're going to try to push through here and cut off this giant army that's been trying to get back into Crimea. We are going to cut them off and obliterate them. Huge win. I mean, I could just beeline Moscow. That's an idea, too. But I think this will be better. Unify these two fronts, and then probably make a really sick and super aggressive push. I'll just right-click on Moscow. And that'll probably work surprisingly well. Well, especially with the 5 tank groups here. How are we doing logistically? I got that, we got that. Do we have any mechanized? We do. So what that makes me feel is that most likely, and we will lose a lot of experience here. Well, we'll lose some experience. I'm going to take these and change them to a medium tank division. So we have enough mech, we have enough tanks, we have enough medium self-propelled artillery. We don't have enough towed artillery by 3. That's just for the support company. And we'll liberate some stuff, actually. Awesome. So yeah, lost some XP. Actually, like 2 levels. But I think it's a fixed number. I think otherwise they would have just turned to green or something like that. I might be wrong about it. They're actually almost going to go back to season. They're almost there. So that's going to be okay. And they are significantly stronger than they were before. Not just because they've switched to medium tanks, but because they've also got mechanized artillery and... mechanized infantry and self-propelled artillery. Which is adding a lot of punch. Okay, no, we got enough combat width for this. Who are you and why aren't you moving? Oh, you're caught in a defensive thing. Siamese Empire has capitulated to the Chinese forces. Unfortunate setback for the Axis. Yeah. Yeah, throw in there. I don't think you're actually going to be needed, but... Because this is the pinch-off. If we've done this, these guys are completely locked down. They still have a fair amount of supply. I can definitely hold off, but that gives us the opportunity to actually just obliterate all of these guys. If we can get this one province. And we are pushing hard. 140 combat width, a lot of units in reserves. I think all my tank units are fighting. Actually, I wonder... Since we've got so many units in reserve that probably can't join in, I'm going to stop you and attack here instead. It's into the plains, and they're trying to reinforce this spot. That would actually be a lot better. A lot better. Because then we actually open up another front and more combat width as well. Actually. This might not work out. Ooh, and someone's moving in behind, so just park yourself here for a second. Make sure we don't lose this spot. Looks like we'll be okay. Where's my Soviet group? Right, they're pushing north that way. Is that what we want? I guess. So I could have them help out over here. Especially since I don't know how aggressive Germany's going to be. You guys can probably start killing these guys. So just like that. I'm going to take one of you and attack there. Because they're going to try to do something here. And then you... Yeah, there you go. You're automatically assisting. Wonderful. Because that's what all I wanted you to do. And we'll get them to one little province. And we'll bop them. Naval air effort. Air experience, which I guess is fine. Oh, and some research as well. Atlantic fleet, because why not? And research-wise, that's good. Probably want the next level Alpine. Is that now? Sure. We do use a lot of mountain stuff. No weird invasions that I've been missing. No, we seem okay. Here, things are mostly static. I'm willing to bet. that. There you go. And then they're going to strategically redeploy because they're all freaking out about it. Of course they are. Can send some border gore, yeah. Border gore units, I like it. Over here, just to pad just the sheer numbers, which wouldn't be terrible. There you go, and you're assisting. Excellent. Eliminate some more stuff. Simplify this. That's 4 more units that'll be added to the other front that we're guarding over here. Okay. Still working on pushing through there. Why don't you just assist there? Again, if we can get that, that'll be amazing. Also, apparently my forces are pushing forward here. Oh, these are now getting not enough supply. Yeah, it's quite the bottleneck, actually. And that might win. Tell you what, I'm going to assist here. I'm not going to move forward because I think holding this is an important part, but I may as well assist in that combat and see what happens. 95%, 96. Oh, when that falls, that's going to be huge! And on that note, I think we're going to have to go and put a cut in here. Whoo! Right before the fall of whatever this province is, somewhere in Dnipropetrovsk. Russian. It's hard. See you next time. Bye-bye.